Well, welcome to another Which Whiskey Wednesday. Today we have a guest, Daniel from the Appalachian Bourbon Society and a member of our channel. Thank you, Daniel, for joining us in the Bourbon Rider studio. We've got a special treat for you. Ever since Daniel told me that he was going to be getting the 13th Colony 2024 version of the Double Oak, I thought, like, okay, I hadn't bought it. I hadn't had a chance to buy it, so I thought, like, well, which one is better? I've not tasted the 2024. I've only tasted the 2023. You have tasted the 2024. Have you ever tasted?
I have not had the
Well, then this is a perfect competition.
2023.
Now I had my lovely assistant Kim has poured those glasses A and B, and we don't know which one is which. But before we start, since this is kind of like a double oak special, we've got a new double oak that we just got the other day. This is a store pick that we did with Sprayberry Bottle Shop. Nice little pop. And I love double oak, and Dan, you love double oak too. In fact,
Yeah.
you actually said so on our last show how
Yes, sir.
you actually recommended on finished bourbons that people get in the double oak.
Yeah.
So this was a single barrel store pick that, or is a single barrel store pick that we did about a month or so ago down at Shortbarrel's facility in Norcross. I've not tasted it since then, so I thought, since Daniel is such a big connoisseur of double oaks, that we would taste it together. Because I tasted so many bourbons. You remember that one that barrel pick that I crashed? Yeah, it was that one. I tasted so many, I don't know that I actually remember what this tastes like. So we're going to. Wow, there's a lot of oak goodness there. What are you picking up, Daniel?
Yeah, it's definitely oak. A little bit of molasses.
Yeah, I would agree.
Smells good. Really good.
Yeah. Cheers,
Cheers.
buddy. That is rich
Yeah.
and bold in your face.
Yeah. That
What
oak
is
definitely comes through on the palate, but it's not overwhelming.
121.6 proof? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick up any ethanol in the taste
No.
and no burn.
No.
But man, that Kentucky hug
Yeah.
is
Still going.
is good. Yeah, it's a good Kentucky hug
Yes, it
too.
is. No, that's really good.
Wow, that is up there with the other double oaks we like, the Peerless and the
I was gonna say Peerless and the
Pursuit.
Pursuit might be a good side by side comparison
We're
there.
going to have to have a we're going to have a blind of double oaks because this thing is pretty amazing.
Hmm. I've been loving all the stuff coming out of Short Barrel lately. The
Wow,
bee's knees is really good. Just about everything I've had of theirs I've enjoyed.
that is a savory bomb with a little sweetness on the side.
Yeah.
And to me, that molasses brown sugar comes through. And I'm getting uh, cinnamon and other baking spices along with it. What are you getting?
Pretty much the same. Cinnamon, bacon spices, um, medium finish. You know, it's still there. Still got that Kentucky hug.
And a good mouthfeel.
Yeah, it coats the
It's
palate.
yeah, it coats the palate really well. I remember it being good, but honest to you, I don't remember it being this good. Of course, we tasted a lot of bourbons and whiskeys that day. This was probably two or three down. We did, I think we tasted six or seven,
Oh, wow.
in which I thought I was going there for three, and we taste six or seven. I had to pace myself. That
That's
is
really
really
good.
good. So, all right, so we've cleansed the palate, prepped the palate for a double oak face-off of the year. I mean, if you've not heard about 13th Colony, I would ask you where you been.
Right?
Their double oak. I mean, 13th Colony's been around for like 15 years, something like that.
They just celebrated their 15th year, so
Yeah,
they released the 15-year cast strength.
I missed on that one too.
Me too.
But
But yeah, they're just over 15 years.
I was lucky that I got in early on this and did a review of it, and I'm going like, holy crap, that stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's like, you know, so is 2024 as amazing? Well, so we're going to start off. I'll let you pick. What do you want to start off with, A or B? We're both A and B, A and B.
So this is A.
Yes,
We'll start at A then, if that's all right.
we'll start with A.
So definitely more oak.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Molasses.
if you're getting a lot of oak there,
Yeah.
this is like oak turbo here.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of wood in this one.
Yeah. Definitely oak, molasses.
You got wood? If you got the 13th colony, you do.
Brown sugar. Some baking spice.
It not as to me, it's not as sweet smelling as the short barrel,
Mm-mm.
but that oak is so predominant. It was like, wow, it's like an oak enema.
There's some cinnamon there too. Maybe a little bit of mint. Maybe.
Yeah, I could say a little, not a peppermint, maybe more like a
A
spearmint.
spearmint, yeah, a little bit of mintiness there. Just a
There
little.
is.
Just a little.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
I have to be careful with this. Take small sips because I remember the first time I took a 13th colony, big old gulp. Oh man, I regretted that. Wow, that
That's
is
good.
a punch of spice.
Oh yeah.
A punch of
Yeah.
spice.
Definitely get the oak up front. And then you start getting some of that sweetness, some of that molasses, brown sugars, the baking spice.
It's a different kind of double oak from what we had because I get kind of a sweeter profile on this one than I
Yeah.
got from the short barrel.
Yeah, it's definitely sweeter.
I
For
mean, to
sure.
me, almost maple molassesy, pancakes and syrup kind of sweetness that just all day good.
Yeah.
I'll take
It's
another sip.
there's definitely some maple coming through.
That is good. I don't know which one it is.
I don't either, but yes.
I haven't drank this in a long while. Now you've cracked that open, so it has gotten had time to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, it's been open for about a week now. I've had a couple pours out of
Yeah, I can tell.
it.
I've had a couple pours out of my. Well, I will say, I probably have given away
More.
at least half of what is here. Um, in samples and to friends because I'm not a big high proof guy, but I have a lot of friends that were. So I
Right.
did send out quite a few samples of that right after we opened it because I thought, well, I need to share that. It'll take me forever to drink it. So it looks like I've really been drinking it, but no, it was
More.
giveaways.
More giveaways and
Yeah.
samples.
More give. I've
Well,
actually given away more than I drank out of there.
I'm sure that there's some folks that really appreciated it.
They did. In fact, uh, Baker Drinks could not get, and I've been a fan and follower of Baker Drinks for a while, and I sent them the sample. So when they reviewed the 13th colony, they did it with my sample, and they were very appreciative. And I said, hey,
Yeah.
you do the same for me.
That's what I love about the bourbon
Yeah,
community.
yeah. People will do a lot for each other in the bourbon
Yeah.
community. So, wow,
Ready to nose
that's
this
gonna be
next
hard to
one?
beat, Daniel.
Yeah. That's, I was fixing to do the same thing.
A little bit of difference, but
Okay, there's a hint of ethanol on this one. It's not bad, but you get that hint of ethanol with the oak.
yeah, I would say I pick a proof more on this one than the
Yeah.
nose. And that could simply be the newer bottle. Because
Yeah,
that's obviously
that's possible as well. But yes, just more oak.
and really nothing to do with the quality of the whiskey. Simply being a newer bottle.
Yeah.
Well, cheers again.
Cheers.
I got a considerable more pepper
Yeah,
on
there's
this
more
one.
pepper up front,
Yeah,
right on the tip of the tongue.
and which indicate mash bill or maybe a higher rye content, but there's definitely more peppery spice in
Mm-hmm.
this one.
And that pepper's sticking around a little bit there on the
Yeah,
palate.
and I don't know. I'm thinking the first one was maybe a tiny bit sweeter.
Yeah. Did we compare the proofs here? Let's just see. So this one, 2024 is 133.74.
And this is 136.8.
So they're pretty comparable in proof.
Yeah.
This one definitely drinks the proofiest.
This one, I'm not kidding you. This one is still, my lips are still tingling
Yeah.
from the spice on this one.
Yeah.
I didn't get that from this. This one is still like, I got some numbness
Yeah.
coming across.
Yeah. Tip of my
And
tongue right now is numb.
if this is the newer one, it's slightly lower. So it's not the proof that's doing it. It's the mash that's doing it. It's
Yeah, if that's the newer one.
I got to go back to the first one.
Yeah, this is like splitting hairs because they're both great in their own way.
Oh man, that one is a little sweeter. And what do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely a little sweeter. Not as peppery.
That pepper's still going on.
Yeah, it's still there.
There's quite a bit of difference there, and I don't know if it's because one's been opened longer or there really is that
Yeah.
much difference in the mash
And-
bill where this one possibly is a higher rye than this one. Because as far as I know, they're both rye bourbons, correct?
I believe so.
I don't
Yeah,
think they're- I don't think they're
they
wheated
don't
bourbons.
disclose it.
I don't think there's wheat in their bourbons. I don't think it's a four
No.
grain. I think it's a traditional,
It's a traditional high rise. What the speculation is,
yeah,
but they
corn,
don't.
rye, and malted barley.
Yeah,
But this, of what I experienced with high proof bourbons that were high rye, this like nails it. I mean, this to me is a basically, you know, what you'd expect out of a high proof, high rye bourbon with killer spice. That is it. This is the spice bomb.
Yeah.
I thought this one certainly over any other double oak, this would beat it. I think this one would beat just about any other double oak out there.
Oh, it's definitely amazing.
This one is just a spice bomb, and if you
Yep.
really like that spice, you really like the high
The high-
rye, that's your jam right
Yeah.
there.
And it's still, I can still feel that good old Kentucky hug all the way right now.
Oh yeah, we're having
it's still
fun.
there.
We're having fun in,
So if
in
you,
the studio here.
yeah, it that's a good one to sip in the winter.
All right, I'm gonna have to nail you though. Which one do you like better?
So honestly, A is definitely my preferred. It's just sweeter,
I think A is,
not as spicy. Still got a good long
Oh.
finish to it. Coats the palate real well, which both of them coat the palate real well. But yeah, I'd pick A over.
I would agree with you. They're both phenomenal. I mean, really, if you get the chance to get either one of them, you can't go wrong.
No, you won't be disappointed.
You
in
won't be
either one.
disappointed at all.
We're literally splitting hairs here.
Yeah. I mean, this is like a photo finish with some guys, with like the bigger nose. That guy won.
That guy won.
So
We ready to find out which one's the winner?
we both say A. A is yours.
Really?
Congratulations.
I was actually expecting that A to be the 2023.
I was too. The 2024 is better than the 2023
By
By a
that much.
smidgen.
Yeah.
smidgen.
It's definitely.
paper thin smidgen.
So I think A, the 2024, it really doesn't drink that one, what is it, 133.7?
This was the spicier of the
This
two. I
drinks-
really thought that was
Yeah.
the 2024.
That drinks the proof. This one drinks under proof.
It does. It's the better of the two. And if I was laying down money, I would have bet on this one because
I would have
people
too.
went gaga over the
Yeah.
23, and I thought like, okay, you can only have a unicorn once, and then it goes back to being something that's not a unicorn, fake unicorn.
Yeah.
They actually did it better.
Yeah.
The
Definitely
24
better.
is actually better, and it's a week old as far
Yeah.
as cracked. I would
That's
have.
shocking.
I'm glad I'm not, I'm glad I
I
didn't
should
bet
have.
on it
We
because I
should have
would have
bet on
lost.
this one, right?
I should have bet on it. So the 2024 is, well, I have to say that certainly I don't know about you, but it's going to be definitely in the uh, top
Oh,
10 bourbons of the year.
that's probably in my top 10 pours of all time.
Yeah, that's good.
Honestly,
You
it's that
know,
good.
and if you watch the show, you know that my top 10 of 23, I did the 10 in no particular order, but then I did announce the best, and
Was the
this was the
2023
best.
double up?
It was the best of
Uh,
23, and
this is definitely a contender again
very,
this year.
oh yeah, and it's like I would hate to put it against my uh, what is it, Old Fitzgerald? That's a tough battle.
That's
That's going to be a tough one. Which one I like better?
yeah,
But definitely in the top 10. So if you've got a chance to get one, I think me and Daniel both agree. What are you waiting on?
yeah. Definitely pick it up if you can get it anywhere
Yeah.
close to retail.
Right.
It's you won't be disappointed. That's for sure.
And I think retail this year is 199.
199.
Yeah.
And I was very fortunate and picked that one up for 199.
That in itself is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, for which Whiskey Wednesday, which whiskey would you choose? We choose the 13th Colony Double Oaked 2024. So this has been a much longer Which Whiskey Wednesday than usual, but it's a special one, and it's right around Christmas time. So you know somebody that has a 13th Colony, I wouldn't wait. They're going to clean off the shelves.
Yeah.
So
Get it while you can.
thanks
Thanks for
for
having me,
bringing your
Mike.
24. And if I do this number real quick, will you know which one is? I give it back to you.
Yeah, one's a little emptier than the
Yeah.
other.
Well, oh, it's your imagination. And well, yours is signed on top of it.
Yeah, we actually went down to the distillery and we stopped in, and I was able to get the master distiller there to sign the bottle for me.
There's
So
another way to pick up a 2024 if you stop by the distillery. Now, I would call before you go, but wow, I'm not seeing them on the shelves. So great job in finding that, Daniel.
yeah, I'm very fortunate.
So we appreciate you come along for another Which Whiskey Wednesday. Come back next Wednesday when we'll be doing something like this again. And as always, never drink and drive. Please drink responsibly. And Daniel, I'm going to have to pick up this Class
Yeah,
A.
that's Class A.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See you next time.